Watch: former world darts champion suspended after security forced to intervene during onstage altercation. Two-time former world champion Adrian Lewis has been suspended by the Professional Darts Cooperation with immediate effect following an onstage altercation with Jose Justicia on Friday night. Lewis was embroiled in a war of words with the Spaniard during the UK Open qualifier quarter-final before appearing to push Justicia in the chest after winning the match 6-5. After security intervened, the incident was referred to the Darts Regulation Authority for immediate consideration, and Lewis, who lost in the semis to Michael van Gerwen, was later suspended pending a full investigation. The PDC said, following a review of the incidents which occurred in his match with Jose Justicia at Friday's UK Open qualifier, the Darts Regulation Authority has suspended Adrian Lewis with immediate effect pending a full investigation into the matter. The player has the right of appeal. The 33-year-old Lewis has experienced a tough couple of months after suffering a first-round exit at the World Championship and losing his place in the Premier League. Online editors. Former world darts champion Adrian Lewis has been suspended by the PDC with immediate effect following a heated altercation with Jose Justicia on Friday night. Lewis had a frank exchange of words with the Spaniard during the UK Open quarter-final, in which the 33-year-old Stoke-on-Trent native grew increasingly angered by his opponent's giggling. When Lewis confronted Justicia, security intervened and he was later suspended pending a full investigation into the incident. Watch the altercation below. The first clip shows Lewis pushing Justicia in the chest as security intervene, while the second clip shows the full incident, with tension growing between the two players before things came to a head. Lewis has endured a rough run recently, having been knocked out in the first round of the World Championship as well as losing his place in the Premier League. The incident occurred at a UK Open qualifying match in Wigan, with Lewis going up against Spanish opponent Jose Justicia. At one point late in the match, Lewis and Justicia appeared to run into each other, leading to some sledging between the pair. Matters quickly escalated as Lewis ordered his rival not to pee him off, before grabbing him in an ugly end to the clash. Security were forced to intervene in the matter, before fans took to social media to voice their shock over what had played out in the usually relaxed sport. Lewis won the match but went down in the semi-final of the tournament. The Darts Regulation Authority responded to the incident by banning him indefinitely. Following a review of the incidents which occurred in his match with Jose Justicia at Friday's UK Open qualifier, the Darts Regulation Authority has suspended Adrian Lewis with immediate effect pending a full investigation into the matter, their statement read. The player has the right of appeal. It's the second ugly mid-match darts encounter in the space of a couple of months, after a British player was slammed for an act of sabotage against his opponent in December. Justin Pipe was staring down the barrel of defeat against New Zealander Bernie Smith when he resorted to one of the lowest acts of unsportsmanlike behavior you're ever likely to see. With Smith leading the match 2-1 and throwing for victory in the third set, TV cameras caught Pipe coughing loudly in the background, in an apparent attempt to throw his opponent off. Whether or not the tactic was intentional remains to be seen, but Smith missed his shot at victory and Pipe went on to win the set, before completing his comeback with a 3-2 victory. Pipe advanced to a second-round matchup with darts legend Phil Taylor, but Sky Sports commentator Wayne Mardle slammed Pipe and called for an investigation by the Darts Regulatory Authority. It didn't look good, did it? Every time I see it I think, how desperate are you? It looks absolutely despicable behavior by a professional darts player, Mardle raged. As we saw on the second BT videotape, Bernie Smith is there and Justin Pipe moves in to get closer. Then he lets out the cough. I have been around darts so long and this sort of thing has been going on for years, where someone tries to talk somebody out of the game, but that has gone, what the likes of Peter Manley used to do. What was allowed on a football pitch in the 1970s is not allowed now, and it's exactly the same up there, in darts, now. If Justin Pipe needed to cough, he made no effort to turn away. That was a tactic for advantage, that was a tactic to make Bernie Smith miss. He got his way, whether Bernie heard it or not is absolutely irrelevant. The intent is there and the DRA, Darts Regulatory Authority, have to do something. If Phil Taylor did that, It would be reported on the back page of every newspaper. That was disgusting.